Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. I am starving. I want sandwiches. So do you, because you clicked on this video. I made the mistake of deciding to wait until I was going to start filming to eat lunch, and I'm regretting my decision. Today, I thought it would be really fun to test out a bunch of Bon Appetit's pantry sandwiches. So right now on Bon Appetit, if you guys don't know, I'm obsessed with their channel, love it so much. They've been going around to a bunch of the different chefs' home kitchens and having each of them prepare a sandwich that they really enjoy from ingredients that they have on hand. So I thought it'd be really interesting to kind of pick apart a couple of different sandwiches that I could do with the ingredients that I had on hand and see which one I like best, kind of rank them, because we're here, we're in quarantine. Might as well do a ranking system. So sandwich number one is one of my favorite sandwiches. I'm so excited, not only just because I'm hungry, because I am really hungry. Like a level like 8.5 right now. But this one comes in from Claire, and she is doing a tuna melt, a classic and one of my all-time favorites. I love tuna melts so freaking much. And I have most of the ingredients on hand, I think. Yeah, like there's a couple of things that I didn't have, but we can make easy swaps. I mean, we're all doing our best. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna chop some stuff. I literally just had it out. Where did oh. It's hiding under the bread. So we're gonna start by cutting up some celery and some shallots. These are classic ingredients. I love these into, actually, you know what? I don't think I've ever put shallots in my tuna melt. That'd be really good though. Or crispy fried shallots. Oh, does it say how much? Does not, did not write that down. Didn't think to write that down. We'll start with like, we'll start with one rib. And all I'm gonna do is I'm just going to cut up some celery. This is super interesting, Rachel. Riveting content right here. I would talk to you right now. I know you're there, but I need to cut this before I hurt myself. Almost there. Done. Beautiful. And then some shallots next. Let's just like dive into the shallots. We're already here. Is there anything in particular that you guys have been making a lot of right now? Let me know what has been on tap for you. For us, there have been many nights of frozen pizzas and chicken fingers. But then Chris also, he took like a massive pot of homemade chicken stock that he made, and he dehydrated it. Yeah, I know. So then we have these like little pellets, basically, of chicken stock. And we've been using that and making a lot of ramen. The ramen made a comeback, everyone. What have I been craving more than anything else in the third trimester?
It's ramen time.
It's ramen time. Baby has been obsessively needing this because I find that we can usually get a lot of eggs, and we've been pretty lucky in finding like ramen noodles. I've been doing a lot of leftovers. Leftovers are crucial, or I just forget and then eat at 4 p.m. You know, because there is no time space continuum in quarantine. All right, this looks great. Excellent work. Pat on the back. Do I have to chop up anything else? Oh, I do pickles. Okay, so she did bread and butter pickles, which are great. Didn't have any on hand, but I do have dill pickles, which I think will be as equally delicious. Fresh jar too. I love tuna melts. I'm so excited for my tuna melts. Eating this pickle. That pickle hits different when you're real hungry. I'm probably gonna add much of this pickle to my tuna salad, which may look excessive to some people, but to each their own. The great thing about sandwiches is they are just magically customizable. Okay, I think I chopped everything. Great, let's assemble. All right, we have here some classic canned tuna. Didn't have the fancy jarred tuna, Miss Claire Saffitz. I always rinse off my can opener after I use it with tuna. Does anyone else do that? No one wants a smelly can opener. Oh! I like how I said that and then literally got tuna stuff all over me. If anyone wants to know how quarantine's going for me. Good thing I'm wearing black pants. By pants, I mean leggings. Okay, I need to close these up and put these away before I eat them all. Dumping in the tuna. Now we're gonna add everything into the tuna mixture to whatever amount you would like. Looks like that. Beautiful, gorgeous. Never the same. Now we're gonna add in a little bit of dill. I didn't have any fresh on hand, but I have this one, which is instant fresh herbs. You put them in the refrigerator. It's like freeze dried or something. Adding in some of that, like dill. That looks good. Some black pepper. I'm gonna go all out on this. Some hot sauce. I don't have the one she has on hand, but I do have sriracha and I love sriracha. I've never added sriracha to my tuna before, so this will be a first. Oh, it's a new bottle of sriracha. We have been going through it a lot here. A couple dashes, whatever you're comfortable with. Now we're gonna add in some mayo as well as some Dijon. Love adding Dijon to the mayo when you're like mixing this together. I feel like that's so underrated. Not enough people do that. Also Dijon, add it to your, if you make a balsamic dressing, add some Dijon and a lot of flaky salt. It will take it to a new level. You are welcome. Looks good. And then she adds in a little bit of lemon juice. Again, I don't have lemons. I have limes, but that's different. So we're gonna use real lime. I'm gonna add in a little bit. I don't want it too lemony. Just wanna brighten up the flavors. And then at this point, you just decide how, I don't know, mayo-y you like it. Oh, it smells really good though. I feel like tuna melts are an acquired taste. Not everyone is gonna love them. And if you smell one and you don't like it, you want to run away immediately. Please tell me she added salt to this. I didn't write down salt, but it feels weird that there wouldn't be salt in this. I want a little bit more hot sauce. Just a little bit. And then I think a little bit more mayo. Oh no, she didn't add mayo. Almost forgot. She added olive oil to hers. That way you're getting that nice richness, but you're not like really going overkill on the mayo. Well, that's really nice. Might add some more pickle. Oh, truly, honestly, I just want to sit here and just eat a bowl of this. It's just really good. Or maybe I'm just really hungry. All right, I'm going to assemble with the bread. I've chosen rye for this particular sandwich. I'm assembling it on the tray because we're gonna put it into the oven to toast. And because I'm trying a bunch of sandwiches today, just one piece of bread, and then I'm gonna stick the rest of this in the fridge. Have it for Sambo's tomorrow, you know? She added some iceberg lettuce. We're swapping in some spinach. We do a lot of like spinach salads and sauteed spinach around here with some butter, flaky salt, pepper. Add some spinach leaves right on top here. That's too much spinach leaves. And then I'm doing some nice cheddar for on top. Now, normally I would do like grated cheddar on top. Like I just grate it and I feel like it would melt easier, but she did like thick slices. So I'm gonna do that. So now I'm gonna pop this into the oven and we'll be back. Look at my tuna melt. Ooh, appreciate. It's not his favorite, but it's okay because it's gonna be good. Claire made it.
There are a lot of things on there I like, just tuna and mayo.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's good. It's good.
From a person who doesn't normally like tuna melts.
It'll never be my favorite sandwich, but this was a well done one.
It's an elevated tuna melt. I like it. I will add the hot sauce moving forward to my tuna melts.
Did you not before?
No, it just never occurred to me. But now I'm gonna eat the rest of this. If you'll excuse me, give me my sandwich back. I'm making you a sandwich though. It's gonna be real good. Okay, everyone, so much better now. Now I'm gonna make a meal sandwich, and out of all the ones that we're gonna be making today, this is the one that Chris is the most excited for. So we're gonna do that now. And Emil made a wrap that was a combination of sauerkraut, it had kielbasa in there, a couple of different ingredients that looked really good. So we're gonna start with the greenery, and he actually went out foraging for ramps, which I don't have the privilege of doing right now. But we're gonna be using what I have on hand, which is Chinese broccoli. So I thought kind of chopping some of that up would be good. So he really finely sliced this up. So that is what I'm going to be doing as well. It's making a squeaky sound. Then he took some kielbasa, cut it lengthwise into like little strip things, perfect to put on a sandwich. Normally I eat these in rounds and I have it with like eggs in the morning. One of my fave breakfasts. We have a ton of this kielbasa in our freezer. It's something that we pick up and we get a lot of when we go and visit Chris's grandparents. There's like a really good butcher's near there, so they have just really good kielbasa. I mean, those aren't like super even, but like, that's fine. Now for the bread portion for that like wrap, he used parathas. Now I don't have any of those on hand, but I do have some naan bread, so I thought that might be a nice way of kind of wrapping it up. Just notice that my drawer is open. Oh wait, I need that drawer. Needed it open anyway. We're gonna take cast iron and we are going to heat up the naan bread as well as a bunch of these ingredients as well. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil into the pan. And I have this on medium-low right now. Now we're warming the kielbasa through. It's already cooked, we just wanna get a little color on it. And then while these are heating through, I'm going to be making a little mixture over here of mayo. And he used like grainy Dijon, but I have regular Dijon mustard. So that's gonna be spread on top of the naan bread. Chris doesn't like a lot of mayo, so I'm gonna make it more mustardy. Then we're gonna put some pepper on top and mix it together. Okay, I just put the greens in the pan, but that does not look like enough, so chopping up a little bit more. And then to this, I'm gonna add about equal parts of sauerkraut. Sauerkraut, by the way, looks like this. All right, assembly time. Had to rewarm the naan bread because it got cold. So to the naan bread, we're gonna add this Dijon mayo business. And then we're gonna lay on the kielbasa. I'm making 2 sandwiches. That wasn't already clear. Because these are just small naans, that are just small. And then heap on this sauerkraut Chinese broccoli mix. Okay, you wanna come taste test, Chris? I'm gonna be honest, this doesn't look super appealing to me. I guess I should try it too. It's so drippy. Is it good? Tell me now. Wait, I wanna try.
That's really good.
It's good?
No, it's really good.
It's good, like the kielbasa is so good.
The kielbasa is so good. Miller's Meats, Winnipeg. Unbelievable. Sausage should be garlicky enough to be offensive.
I'm not as mad at the sauerkraut as I thought I would be. I thought it would be bad, but it's not.
How would you be mad at sauerkraut? It's fantastic.
I don't know, I've always grown up thinking sauerkraut was gross. Apparently it's not. Good news.
You don't like sourdough bread either. Is it something about sour in the name?
No, because I like sour cream.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Thank you very much. Thank you for
you.
helping. Okay, on to the next sandwich, and I'm so excited for this one. This is Rick's take on a grilled cheese and tomato soup, and it looked so delicious, really spicy, got those pickled jalapenos in there, and I have to substitute with some ingredients, because like I don't have all the same stuff he does, but I think I got it like basically in the ballpark, so most of it's gonna be on the stove, so let's go over there. So first of all, 3 tablespoons of olive oil into the pan. Then he said to put a mixture of chilies and garlic into the pan while it's still heating up. I only have dried like a chili mixture as well as the garlic. Just like a nice low and slow. All right, now that it is starting to sizzle, we're gonna add in some whole tomatoes from a can. Also gonna be adding in a little bit of water as well to help the tomatoes cook. And now I'm just gonna let these simmer and get nice and tender. So now I'm gonna bring the heat up to medium high. I just want to get the tomatoes to kind of break down and get nice and tender. Honestly, I wish you guys could smell this. Smells so good. Okay, now on to grilled cheese. For the grilled cheese, we just have white bread, because again, it's what I had in hand. And then to that, I'm gonna add in some shredded marble right here. Just shredded this up, that's what I had. I'm gonna dump that on top. Big mountain of cheese. The way it should be for grilled cheese. And then to that, I'm gonna add some pickled jalapeno as well. His had carrot in it. Unfortunately, mine doesn't. Get them all nestled in there. Okay, Rachel, stop fidgeting, stop fidgeting. So I got some butter going in the pan, and then we're going to be adding some salt on top so you get that nice crust, that hit of salt, which is delicious sounding. Like, I don't know why I didn't do that before. Going low and slow over here with the butter. Now we're gonna mash up our tomatoes a little bit. I'm just using this little guy, potato masher. I'm gonna smash them up. Get him a good smash. And then this guy is on, just soaking in all that good butter. He said 3 minutes, so we're gonna give it 3. I'm trying to do this with one hand, two-handed here. So you have more butter in the pan, and then, hiya. Oh, look at that nice golden crust. Delicious. Just kind of smoosh it into the butter there. Smoosh, smoosh. And that should be ready. All right, taste test time. Oh, I just realized I didn't show you. Look at that, ooh. The sauce smells like super rich and tomatoey, and it's got that nice little hint of garlic, but it's not really like overwhelming in any way. I will burn myself. Mmm. Ooh, Chris, good timing. Come taste, come taste.
Sandwich?
Mm-hmm, Sambo. Oh, you won't like it. Look how nice that sauce looks. I like that it's not super blended either. It's got those nice like tomato chunks in them. Isn't that good?
Oh, very good.
That is really good. The pickled jalapenos are so good in this.
Absolutely.
Ooh, do I like this more than the tuna melt?
Absolutely.
Here's the question. I think I might.
How much mayo is in this?
0.
Exactly.
This is one of the best grilled cheeses I've ever had. And that sauce, like I was like, I'm probably gonna like take it or leave it. But like, it's really good with it. Yeah. I'm really excited about this one.
You grilled the grilled cheese very well as well.
Well, thank you, thank you.
That's very good, even just by itself without the sauce. The sauce adds something, but I tried it by itself.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, it's very good. How would it be with just like canned Campbell's tomato soup? I wonder.
I don't like canned Campbell's tomato soup. I like the mushroom soup over like pasta. Turns out we're not the only ones that do that. Do you know that? Yeah. Apparently it's a thing.
Don't include me in that.
I'm including.
I would like to try the jalapenos with the best grilled cheese that I've ever had.
Have I had this?
Yes.
Which one? I had it recently. I don't remember.
It's a bunch of different cheeses on the inside, but then on the outside, you spread some mayo, I know, and then grate Parmesan all over it.
Oh,
then,
yes.
Yeah,
I remember
and it
that
makes
one,
this
okay.
little like lacy crust on the outside.
Yeah, that is good.
Oh, and first you toast one side of the bread, then you butter that, and then that's the inside of the sandwich. You layer the American cheese, the Monterey Jack, maybe some sharp cheddar, but then with some jalapenos inside. Absolutely.
Dip it in this sauce. Game over. All right, now this brings us to Christina's egg and bacon sandwich, which is a very classic breakfast sandwich, at least for me anyways, even though I am eating this at 6:03 p.m. But again, like I said, no rules right now, no rules. So I'm gonna grab all the ingredients that I pulled out here. Oh, I forgot the scallions. All right, so the first thing we are going to do is we are going to take the English muffin, which unlike Christina's, it comes from a bag, and I'm going to butter it and then put it into my cast iron. Honestly, I think that out of all of the different bread products, an English muffin made fresh would be 1 billion times better than out of a bag. Bacon smile. We're gonna be cooking up 2 pieces of bacon and the English muffins in the same cast iron so that hopefully the fat from the bacon will go into the English muffin. Little drape there. Wish I could make it a nose, but whatever. Now I'm just gonna whisk together 2 eggs. Trying to get it nice and combined. Bacon happily sizzling away. I moved the English muffins off to the side a little bit more because my cast iron is not that big. Gonna add some salt and pepper here as well. Now let's bring it over to the pan. I'm gonna put into this skillet right here. Please ignore how dirty my cooktop is. Oh, I have like 2.5 minutes to cook everything before my newborn wakes up. All right, so we got some butter and some olive oil in the pan. Then we're gonna pour the eggs in. So we want them to cook like this, basically. Honestly, I did not need that much oil and butter in this pan. Like, it's just making this so easy for me to flip, and I'm not supposed to flip it. Bacon's looking good. I like super crispy bacon, so that's what we got there. She used chopsticks for her bacon to kind of move it around, and like, honestly, so smart. I don't know why I have not done that yet, because this is game changing. Oh, love crispy bacon, guys. Let's get back to the eggs now, shall we? So now I'm going to fold it in half and then fold it again. Oh, it's so slippery. Fold. There we go. Now we can put this and assemble it all together. Oh my gosh, almost forgot about the Kraft single. Put that on top. Put a lid on it so it steams and then fully cooks and kind of melts as much as you can. Okay, I have my English muffins. I have my egg right here with, as my 4-year-old calls it, flat gooey cheese. Then I have my bacon here and I'm gonna put that on top. She is a big sandwich. We love. And then we're gonna put on some hot sauce and then sprinkle some scallions right on top. Maybe some more scallions over here. I want it brimming with scallions. Look at that. Look how good that looks. That's amazing. This absolutely hits the spot for me. I do like the addition of the scallions. What would make this even better for me is the addition of like a chili mayo. I'll show you guys if I can find it. It's a chipotle mayo. Looks like this. And this stuff, it has this hint of spice to it. And the creaminess, I don't know. It just, for me, plays really well with this kind of a sandwich.
Another sandwich?
And I have another sandwich. Look at it though.
That looks very good.
Look how beautiful. Tell me that's not good. I dare you. Is this so good? What I was saying is that I think it'd be really good with the chipotle mayo, which I know you disagree on, but I think would just add like that extra little like pop to it. But it's a good sandwich, right? You've eaten like half of it, so I can only assume.
The scallions really make a big difference.
It brightens it.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I would even add more, honestly. Like I had a couple more. I was like, I don't want to overwhelm it, but honestly, I think it could take it.
That bacon is the one that we got from the restaurant supplier. We got meat from a restaurant supplier who started selling to the public because not selling to restaurants. It's really good bacon.
It's really good bacon. Yeah. And it's cooked so nicely and very
well cooked.
Very.
Yes. I knew that you would not undercook the bacon.
No. That's not a thing. I don't know how to do that. 10 out of 10. So which one was your favorite out of all of them? Mine is the tuna melt. But I hadn't had a tuna melt in a really long time, and I think I just missed it a lot. But that grilled cheese was also good.
I think that is better than a regular egg sandwich by more than the grilled cheese is better than regular grilled cheese. That is a standard deviation up from your average egg sandwich. My favorite was the sausage sandwich, because that's my favorite sandwich. They were all good. Like even the tuna melt was very good for a tuna melt.
It was the best tuna melt you've ever had.
It would be in the top 3 by almost default.
These are all really good pantry sandwiches. And we didn't have all of the ingredients, but like...
How many bad sandwiches do you have though? I mean, a sandwich is gonna be good. It's a sandwich.
I don't know. I have to disagree. There are some bad sandwiches. I've had bad sandwiches.
And a bad sandwich is pretty good.
Disagree. You have to have a good sandwich or no sandwich.
Well, there are good sandwiches and there are sandwiches with mayo. So
yes, you can take it. You can take. What pantry sandwiches have you been making recently? Let me know in the comments if there are any ingredients or favorites of yours, and check out these videos if you've missed any. And that's everything. I hope you guys are having an awesome weekend, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Love you all. Mwah! Oh, I just realized I went this whole video and didn't at all explain my my sweater from Wander Beauty that sent this, and it's very comfortable and can't go anywhere, so... Okay, I just want everyone to know that this is the second of the sandwiches that I'm making, the egg and bacon sandwiches, because my kids loved it so much that immediately upon finishing this video, I'm back making another one. So, kid approved!